anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. The top versus ground. This is the other thing about the Ditto. When I mentioned that, like, a lot of the game ends up being played on platforms, it's like very different, like top versus ground, top versus side, side versus ground. It's like there's just so many different ways it can be a platform game.
Yeah.
So, and then there's like top versus ground in the middle, top versus ground in the corner, and stuff like that. So you kind of have to have a loose game plan for every single position of like put the enemy here, put the enemy here, put the enemy here, put the enemy here, and put yourself anywhere.
Yeah.
And you have to have like some way. So what are your thoughts right now, like while watching this when he's on the top platform, about what you do?
I'm I'm scared. I don't really know the best way. So I've been doing that full habanero a little bit more,
Hmm.
because I get scared about him coming down and playing that
Yep.
interaction. I feel like that tends to not go my way. Not that I'm saying it's necessarily bad, but I just feel
Hmm.
like I play it wrong because I either like put myself in a spot where um like I call out him aerialing by like shielding below him,
Yep.
like too close and like not really spacing something.
Yep.
Um, but then Falcos start like doing the drop to laser when they're actually good.
Hmm.
And that can be like problematic when I'm shielding. So then I try to like space an aerial or something. Then I end up trading with down air, and then I'm
Yep.
like, okay, I'm not gonna trade anymore. And then he just starts lasering me when he comes down.
Yep.
So
Yeah. So right off the bat, I think you recognize that this is like way more complicated than it should be.
yes, so complicated.
Yeah, it's because Falco's really good here on the top platform. Better than,
Yeah,
in my opinion, better than any other character in the game. This is like
yeah,
he's threatening the entire stage here with aerials and also with lasers, where he can come down and shoot lasers on either side. So there's no safe place to stand. Like if this is Peach, you just kind of like walk around and just like wait for her to come
yeah.
down,
I
and
can
there's
just be
nothing
like,
she can do.
there's nothing you can do. I can just
Yep.
hang out.
Exactly. But with Falco, you're actually under quite a bit of pressure. Like you have to make something happen because if you
Yeah.
wait predictably, he can short hop off and like shine over here, double jump waveland, laser, and then like fuck you up. He can also just drop through laser and then suddenly you're getting lasered in the corner and you're getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like you're never not interacting in the Ditto. Every single moment, no matter where you guys are, you're under threat within like half a second,
Yeah,
like
they can
so
get to you at any point. Like,
yeah. So what I like to think of with this position when I'm the one on the ground is that they are the one who have the more immediate threat because they're more offensive. They can like attack the whole stage. But for you to attack here, you kind of just have one angle of attack of just like I can draw a straight line to you, and it
right.
takes you a while to get there. You only have one way of getting there because for him, he can drop through laser, he can attack, he can go to platform and then attack, stuff like that. But you can just full hop to him. That's it. That's the only way you have to get to him. You could waveland here, but that's like a two-step process to try to get to him.
Mhm.
So basically, I am more concerned with like protecting myself than I am with killing him right now. Because if I full hop to the top platform and he short hop down airs or shield drop, right? Because he has shield drop shine
Yeah.
available to him too. So shield drop shine makes it basically impossible to like easily pressure this. However, you have one big advantage here, which is he's at 40 and you're at 10. So any aerial trade is actually going to be pretty good for you.
Okay.
So you actually kind of do want to interact somewhere around like here if possible, because you mentioned that like sometimes you trade aerials and stuff, and that sucks. That would actually just be really good for you right now.
Yeah,
Like
that'd
let's
be
say,
good now.
yeah, you trade with the down air, you land, and he gets knocked down over here, and then you potentially get a tech chase. Um, the other thing I would say is this full hop nair. It's not bad because, like I said, you have like one direct. It's like the one thing you can do, right? So it's
Yeah.
not gonna like trick anyone. Be like,
So
oh my god, that nair.
so sorry, I have a
Yeah,
question
go ahead.
about
Yep.
so if can you go back to the frame where he's shielding on the platform?
Hmm.
Um like right before he's about to shield drop here, yeah.
Mm. Yep.
Um is so something I do sometimes is I notice that like the full hop down air gets a lot of pokes
Oh
rising
yeah.
to the top platform like that. Do you think like that is something worth mixing in more, or like do you think that because people are typically angling their shields down like this that it doesn't poke like that?
So you can poke here, especially because he's looking for a shield drop. He's
Yeah,
aiming left.
in this instance
Yeah.
it looks like it would have just poked.
Yeah. That being said, it's not like by the time you start a full hop here, he
He can
like
just like
shouldn't be
back air
holding
me.
shield that long. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's very likely if you're like, oh, I'm gonna full hop now to shield poke him, that he shield drop back airs, you get hit on the way down.
Mhm.
Or he could just like what West Balls would do here is he would full hop, and then you would full hop nair and land here, and he would be up here and then land on your head with the down air. So he could also just short hop down air in place. It's just like not super reliable to just attack him from this far away. To me, this is kind of like let's say he was here on the ground, and you're like, should I short hop early approaching down air him? And it's like it's just too far away to really approach someone at max range like this.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
by the time you get to them, a million things could happen,
You gotta
right?
press the button in when he's on
Yeah,
top platform
exactly.
too.
Yeah, you got to walk up and like trick him and then do something. So it kind of sucks because I kind of feel like you have to wait for him to come down, and then he will have an advantage because he'll come down with a laser, and then you have to like you go to the platform and then you switch it up. You know,
So I kind
um,
of have to like let him play this out.
I think so. You don't want to go for him right away. The way I like to play this is instead of full hop nair, I like full hop back air. And instead of trying to hit him, I'm trying to control space. So I would full hop back air like straight up and like control the right side of the platform over here. So I might go straight up here and then drift to here, or straight up here and then drift to here. And that's kind of like I'm trying to like you can't stand on this right side of the platform. And if I hit him, it will be with a fully spaced back air over here, where like I hit you with the tip of my toe and then I'm like drifting away or something.
Right.
The way you're doing it, it's like I want the nair and I want this nair to convert. I want like nair shine or something, like you want to like
Hmm.
omega kill him. But instead, it's better to just be like, if I hit a full, kind of like Sheik does, like she hits fully spaced back airs and then like retreats and then fully spaced
Yeah.
back air. That's kind of what you have to think when you're like controlling this vertical space. And you can like rising back air. So like this whole zone here would have a hitbox of back air and you would be completely safe. Of course, he could just like move to the left and then you would miss. And then you would land here. And then you would immediately switch to top platform versus side platform, which is a completely different position. Right.
Right.
So all of this, like this top platform versus ground platform, it's like very complicated. And the way it would like resolve itself is you full hop back air and now you immediately have to switch to a different position and nobody landed a hit. Like that's why it's like the Ditto is just like constantly switching positions really fast. And whoever doesn't get confused will like win in the because it's just like too much positional switching. And eventually like he drops down lasers, you drop down laser, and then one of you gets confused and you get down aired or something, like
Yeah.
so you want to try to just like this full hop back air I'm describing is actually a great way to protect yourself, more so than a great way to like kill him. Because right here, like imagine you just like dash shield stop, full hop back air, drift land here, and then he can't like drop down laser because you're full hop back airing. He can't really down air you because you're like spaced back airing and stuff. So yeah, you kind of like it's not safe to stand on the ground and be a stationary target, and it's not even that safe to stand like dash on the ground and be a moving target because he will just shoot a laser, like you said.
Yeah.
So I like instead being a moving target vertically. So like if he goes on platforms, I'll go on platforms, just like different platforms. Like I might land up here, I might land up here, rising back air, land here. I might just jump waveland over here and now he has a hard time attacking me because I also have shield drop shine over here.
Yeah.
So
Something I saw Ginger doing this weekend is he was doing
mhm.
this laser that was like he was on a side platform and they were on top platform and
Yep,
their shield they were shielding but their feet were exposed and he was kind of
yep,
like shooting their
poking
foot.
their feet.
Can you do that on all the stages or is it just like Yoshi's?
uh, I don't know. I think the way I do the lasers here is I would full hop double laser land and like
Okay.
full hop laser fast fall land,
Okay.
and that's pretty good too. Albert does these lasers a lot too, and I talked to him about it. They don't like get you a big opening, but once again, it's not about getting a big opening here. It's just about like keeping yourself safe and controlling him.
Yeah,
So
and
you
just
like full hop
like
laser? Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Okay, yeah. Just
Uh,
that you full hop laser, you land here, and you're like not being attacked at the very least, so you have
right.
like more time to
And you can
reassess.
like
Yeah.
threaten like shield drop shine if he wants to get
Hmm.
aggressive.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly. Yep. Yep. So full hop lasers here are good, and the full hop spaced back air here is good. Uh, and then if you're gonna stay on the ground, I suggest walking around so that you have access to up tilt because
Ooh.
it's kind of like a higher risk to stay on the ground. But if you do call out a falling laser with up tilt, he dies. Like
Yeah, that's
up
true.
tilt is a great opening here. And at these percents, if you trade an up tilt with down air,
Down
he
air.
also dies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So you could like walk around on the ground. This is something I've been talking with Joey Donut about like not dash dancing when you're on the ground against people on platforms and not lasering. So if you laser here, you're just putting yourself in 30 frames of lag for no reason. And if you're dash dancing, you're just taking away your ability to up tilt. So
Okay.
if you stay on the ground, you just want to like walk back and forth and then maybe full hop back air, maybe full hop laser, or just jump wave right here or something. So all of that is like just how to deal with the ground versus top platform interaction. And
Hmm.
it's not even really a way to get you a hit in this position. It's just a way for you to survive this interaction into the next one,
Well, yeah, that's what I need.
Yep, exactly. Yeah. And you actually didn't even get hit from this interaction. So what you did, you go up, he goes down, happens a lot too. So now you've switched. So all you have to think about now is it's the reverse of everything we talked about.
Yeah.
So now you're the one that's looking to short hop attacking from anywhere or drop through laser attacking him anywhere, or protect yourself because you can also just spam short hop down airs. Or because like if you think he's just going to draw a straight line to you with a full hop aerial, you should just kill him for that too. So I like protecting myself first and then seeing if I can attack anywhere. Because like a lot of people, the moment you touch the top platform, they're full hopping at you, and so you
Okay.
can just hit him for that. Yeah. Yeah. See, so he did the
Yeah.
exact back air I was talking about. So that back air would be really hard to punish, but you could have down aired it. So if you short hop down air here, it's actually very high value here because imagine a short hop down air knocks him down over here.
Yeah, knocks him down on side,
Yeah,
and he's at
he actually
like
probably misses the tech, and then
50.
you like
Yeah,
down air run out
that.
down air.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Don't.
could be the
Yeah.
stock, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so you want to have the ability in match to be like, okay, it's ground versus top, and then be like, we immediately switch. Let me protect myself. Short hop down air because it's actually not even about really reading your opponent here. It's just about recognizing the position.
Yeah,
So
because it's like no drawback. Like if I down air and he
exactly,
doesn't do anything,
it can't be punished. Like it
yeah,
just can't.
he's down there like I was, and he
Yeah.
has to full hop nair up there if he wants to
Yeah.
punish me.
He would have to like jump shine you because he really wants to hit you with shine. Really, you're at
Right? Yeah,
9.
you're at
So
9.
how are you gonna full hop shine a short hop down air
You're
being whiffed
not.
here? It's
You're
yeah,
not.
it's just not gonna happen. So you can just short hop down air to protect yourself, and it's kind of like you're dash dancing in front of someone's shield, where you're like, I can attack you at any moment because when you're up here, you really can't attack the whole stage at any moment. So the longer you spend up here, you're like completely safe, and he's scared the whole time. You know.
Hmm.
So you actually don't mind spending a decent amount of time here and then attacking because you can like assess like, do you come attack me right away? Like, are you gonna shield grab right away when you're dash dancing right in front of someone? You're like, oh, nice, they just threw and you killed them.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, and then the moment you switch position to ground versus side, so right here, you drew a straight line once again, straight to him again. So this is kind of common in the Ditto actually, where the positions are switching really fast, but actually both of you are doing the same thing, where you just immediately go for each other. So, like on top and on the ground, you guys just switch positions, and now here you immediately full hop aerial at him. I think this back air is like really risky, because this is the back air that puts you over here.
Yeah, it puts me up
So
there.
if he had held shield for like 3 more frames, you actually could lose. I guess you poke. No, he light shielded, then let go of shield. So he just fucked up, I think. Because if he shields this, you actually get like shined here, and then that could be the stock at 9, right?
Yeah,
Um, so the way I prefer to do this is okay. So
just like
either
back air here.
yep, so like this, right?
Hmm.
The full you could full hop back here and land here. So kind of the same elevator or the escalator stuff. Have we talked about that at all? Have I shown
Yes.
you the
Yeah.
yep. So you can go this way, the zigzaggy, and then you land up here. You can threaten him with a back air, or you go under him and you threaten up airs or shine. You basically never want to be here. This
Okay.
spot right here, like Falco hates this spot because your full hop goes too high to threaten this
Yeah.
platform. So instead, you have to like have like this sort of like little triangle, like this triangle here,
Yeah.
or this like this box here, or you want to be underneath him here with like up airs and shine and stuff like that. Because this spot right here is what gets you killed, where like you full hop aerial, now you're just in lag forever and then you die. So, but once again, you guys like just got to this position, so that it seems hard to like, but basically like eventually, your brain when rewatching this like 5 second clip will be like ground versus top, top versus ground, ground versus side, and then boom, you know, like
Yeah.
it switches like that fast, but your hands will automatically like have some at least a loose game plan to keep yourself safe because that's like kind of the hard part. Like you have to first keep yourself safe before you figure out how to kill your opponent. So like over here, once again, you're actually scared of drop through laser. You're scared of short hop down air at you. You're scared of short hop lasers to center in either direction. So once again, he's threatening the whole stage, and Falco kind of struggles to threaten the side platform because of this problem right here, where you're full
Right.
hop brings you all the way here. So the ways to threaten it is either this back air, where you're like you threaten the left side of the platform, or you have to go under him and then do stuff like that. So it's kind of like tighter pressure. But yeah, so I like the full hop back air here just because I really like playing this matchup in the way I'm describing with all the platform switches. Where like I think the better you get at this, the more you'll be like, he'll be uncomfortable if we just switch a lot. Like he'll eventually fuck up. Cause I go like this was like a 2 second clip, right? And in 2 seconds, it's like ground versus top, top versus ground, ground versus side, side versus top, top, and it's like, holy shit, what's happening? You know?
Yeah. A lot's happening.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you're like really good at that, you'll be more comfortable than your opponent, probably. Especially because every Falco, their like preferred part of the game is probably the ground game with lasers.
Okay.
So the more you play on like if one Falco is playing on platforms, you're both playing on platforms. That's it. Like you're not allowed to laser anymore, you know,
Yeah.
because it's just like it's not up to you whether you're gonna play the ground game with your opponent. It's like, but if you're the one who chooses to start on platforms, once again, you're both playing on platforms. So you kind of like somebody at any point can decide to turn the game into a platform game. So it may as well be you from the start, you know, that way you're
Right.
in control. Yeah. So this is an example of like you could play less risky and just play to like extend neutral. So you like full hop back air here, and then it would be top versus side, and then you worry about jump shine or like full hop aerials maybe, or maybe lasers and stuff, or you can attack him, or you can protect yourself, right? So it's just like these positions. You just want to think about where I am, where he's at, which platform are we on, and then how do I keep myself set? What's the next step, you know? And it's just
Hmm.
one step at a time if possible. So, ooh, close. Yep, that's kind of the ledge thing you mentioned.
Yeah.
I think if you're not comfortable on the ledge, especially like in tournament, so I always think that like double lasers or side B is enough of a mix up most of the time.
That's the one I was trying to play.
Yep.
But
So
he's standing right there, so I should have just side bead.
yeah, you should have side bead, or you should. Yeah, I guess you should side B because he's right here. The alternative is just to like ledge stall more.
I mean, yeah,
um,
that's good. Okay.
yeah, because like I think ledge stalling is also pretty good because basically over here it's kind of ambiguous to me like what he's about to do. And if I had done one more ledge stall and I see him instant double jump, then I side B, I think. So like I like trying to pick side B or laser after they've kind of like shown me what they are gonna do, you know?
Okay.
So,
I never thought about like refreshing more just to like kind of make them preemptively try to
mhm.
punch double laser or something like that to
Yep,
see what
yep.
they do. Okay.
Because a really common one is they'll start execution testing you with like back air, back air, back air. And the moment I see a back air, I side B through them because now they can't shield on reaction because they're in the middle of a back air, and I'll be invincible as I go through the back air. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Same back air here. You're invincible, so it wasn't risky. But I just want like this should make you like
Yeah.
fear. Just like, ooh, I did the forbidden back air, you know?
Yeah.
Same with this one, right?
Yeah.
Anytime your aerial doesn't land on top
On top.
platform and it's a full hop. So over here, like you have to land up here if you're gonna
Yeah, and
full
I
hop.
have that back air like
Yep,
can
yep. Or you have to short hop here, or you have to jump shine. So you can short hop up air, you can jump shine, or you can aerial to here, but you can't aerial to here. Yeah, that's a whole stock right there. So, oh, he did double laser. Yeah, I think if you're gonna ledge trap from here, you should just like walk to the right now and then be standing here with your back turn, and you can like backflip back air, you can drop through back air, or you can like
Yeah.
run off back air, or you can
Give
just
him
like
a little bit more respect at the ledge there.
yep, yep. I think this is a great spot to ledge trap from. It's like pretty good, or you want to be standing like here. So these are kind of like your two spots you can be to ledge trap, or you can disrespect him and be here and go for a hard read, like shield the laser and shine on a shield or grab or something. But you kind of like try to attack from here preemptively. I like to stand here, backflip back air. So on response. So, nice.
We got those.
Guys, so the hard part here is that you've reset him back to 0 now, and you have to go back to playing for Shine
Yeah.
while keeping in mind all the platform stuff that we just talked about. So you somehow have to play side versus top, but only with Shine, and then you have to play side versus ground, but only with Shine, and then you have to play ground versus side, but only with Shine. So you like went for a down air eventually, and lasers, of course. Lasers is also fine. So you ultimately this ends up being great for you, and you're in a great position here. But
I should have running shine instead of that nair.
yeah. Yeah, even the down air from the side platform is the first part that made me go like get scared here. Go like this down, you like backflip down air, and he could have just gotten hit and then shined you. You know that's like one world where like this
Uh,
goes really poorly for you.
because it was too
Um,
high.
yeah, there. Well, it's just if you hit someone in the air, they can like land
Oh,
cancel.
I didn't. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to
Yeah,
like hit that, but yeah, I guess if he just like jumps,
yeah, and he does right. So
right?
if he had jumped here instead or something, this is just like really this is like if you hit this, it's really random. I have no idea what's going to happen. You know, it definitely it's not going to give you the cleanest down or shine of all time.
Oh,
Like very
yeah.
rarely.
I feel
Yeah.
like I was more just trying to get out of the situation, but
Hmm.
I agree that it wasn't. It still
Yeah. So
wasn't good.
I think the situation feels bad because you like shielded here, but actually
Yeah.
this is a fine situation.
If I just
Um,
light shield even maybe that's probably better, right?
yep. I think realistically you didn't even need to shield. Let's see, because he was on the top platform at the time, so you're in lag and he's on the top platform, so you might feel that you need to shield because what if he attacks right away?
Mhm.
Um, which might be true, and then he just dropped through. So maybe you had to shield. I don't know. So maybe you just missed because you missed your side B edge cancel or whatever.
Yeah, definitely meant to hit that, but
Yeah, I think if you dash left, you're probably fine here too instead of shield. And
okay.
then like being on the platform versus the ground is actually totally fine. You're actually like not that scared here. Um, it's hard if he can get under you and then he's threatening jump shine. But again, he can't do a full hop aerial to here right now, right? That would be really bad. So
Mhm.
he could full hop aerial to here and he's only threatening this half of the platform, or he has to try to run underneath. But otherwise, you're actually the one with a lot of agency because you can drop through laser and then that's really scary, or you can short hop to center with either aerials or lasers. So yeah, this is not a spot that you should be thinking like, holy shit, I'm in trouble. Because if you reverse the roles, let's say, especially if he's a little further back, he is kind of close here. But
Mhm.
being on a side platform, he can't spam lasers and you can eventually come down with a laser, right? So he's kind of on a timetable to like make something happen because if he just AFKs here for a second, you will get a laser out on him, guaranteed, right?
Yeah.
You just drop through laser. So actually, you're pretty close to being in a really good position. And that pressure is going to like make him do something. He's like, shit, I can't wait. Otherwise, I'm going to get lasered. I'm going to W key and just like immediately attack you, right? So let's see what he does. Yeah, so he goes for the jump shine. That jump shine is okay. Again, if you just protect yourself, like this is not the first time where you're the one on a platform. And if you had just downed it in place, you would have just hit him, right?
Mhm.
And not really as a read, but just because you can just like cross your T's, dot your I's every time you touch a platform, down or in place once. You know, like let's
Okay.
just like protect myself from the Falco that's just going to draw a straight line to me in full hop. You know,
Yeah.
so and then here the shield on the ground. You want to try to limit your shields a lot. So this laser and the shield both are just like really limiting your options here. So you end up playing ground versus side for a bit here. So boom. So I probably just full hop back air here because, like I said, I just like changing,
Yeah.
moving platforms even more. Like however much it's already happening a lot. I just like it happening all the time, you know.
Okay.
But um, so as you walk away, this is fine. The walk away is fine because you're looking for an up tilt. But
Right.
if you walk away for an up tilt and he drops down
And then
lasers,
drops
then you
on
just have to
lasers.
full hop away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is okay because he can't just kill you off that laser. He dropped through lasers, and then you full hop away, and then you keep playing. You
Right.
know,
I'm on the
so
ground still.
yeah. So that's kind of like, yeah, you're never trying to like end the tension in the ditto. You're always okay with it going on because I don't know, this matchup, everyone's scared all the time. You know, there's
Yeah.
never a spot where you're not scared. So over here, this laser could actually just get you killed. He could have just happened to be shore hopping right now, and then you're dead, right? Because you can't
Mhm.
up tilt anymore, and you can't eat right now. You can't even shield. And as you, I think you felt you're like, wait, this is kind of risky. Holy shit, shield! You know, because
Yeah.
you saw him jump and you're like terrified. But now you're shielding. You can't walk up tilt anymore. You can't full hop back here anymore. And now you're just like, I guess I have to roll or wave dash out of shield here. You're like, you're just in a really awkward spot now.
Right.
So you end up so you once again, all of this almost doesn't matter because every time I mention it, you're in a bad spot, you win. But but it's just like an example that you really want to be thinking about the matchup from these perspectives of like ground versus side versus top, top versus ground. Top. So it looks to me like you're more reacting in the moment, like, oh, he's here, instead of being like, oh, he's gonna be here, like from the side platform. This is probably what he's gonna do or something.
Yeah. I'm definitely thinking more, playing more reactive in this
Mm-hmm.
set. And I feel like I do it in tournament in general. Like I have a much
Mm-hmm.
easier time like thinking about the game in like preemptively when I'm just sitting at
Right.
home on my computer. I really need to work on like in person environments,
Mm-hmm.
like having that same mindset. It feels like Melee is almost like a different game, like in person
Mm-hmm.
sometimes. I don't know if it's like an association thing or what, but anyways.
I agree. There's also this extra like element of just like feeling the human next to you. They give you like feedback, like you
Yeah.
do something, you can like feel if they're surprised by something, and you're like,
Yeah.
nice.
I do love it more.
Yeah. So yeah, I think the mindset you want to have in order to do what you're describing better is like just be so dialed in to what you want to focus on during the match. So like when I go into Falco Ditto, I think a lot about these platform stuff I'm talking about before the
Mhm.
match even starts. I'm like, Like, all right, are we going to be ground versus ground at the start with lasers, and then one of us will go to side, and one of us will go to top, and then one of us will go to ground? Like that's what I expect to happen going into the match. Or we'll both just be spamming lasers on the ground and like doing the laser out of shield, laser out of shield, laser out of both getting hit by lasers,
Yeah.
something like that. So the more you can have a plan for like, I think this is what the match is going to look like, the easier it is to like see it as it's happening, right? So yeah, this double jump again, you full hop but didn't reach the top platform, and that took away like all your initiative because
Options,
actually
yeah.
you're in a great spot here. This shield is actually like he's stuck in shield now. He has to find a way down. So you could try to pressure him or just wait here. Again, it's still kind of awkward because he can just drop down with a laser and he'll have some sort of advantage. I always say one of the most complicated thing about the Ditto is if he drops down here with a laser, you have center stage, but he has a laser out. So who has the advantage? And it's like
Yeah.
it's really hard to say who has the advantage, especially when you add in the other variable, which is that you have 60%, he has 17. So it's like, which is better, laser advantage or percent end stage advantage or something? Like you're like
Yeah.
weighing all these weird ass variables, but we're not even there yet. He's on the platform first. So you're like, can I threaten the platform? He has shield drop shine. He also just has slide off back air here. Like if you tap his shield, he's going to
Yeah,
have a
he's
back
just
air
gonna
out.
fall off back air.
Yep. So you could try to waveline grab him, or you can just wait here. But if you wait, he might drop down with a laser. But that might be fine. Like it's just like,
Yeah.
yeah. So all these situations are like they really are that complicated if you're trying to like flowchart this matchup, which I think is like impossible.
Yeah,
So in, instead, you're just really trying to never be in a spot where you're about to die. So it's way less about like, okay, how do I get shined from here? It's not that easy for him to shine you from here, right?
yeah.
So you just want to keep focusing on that. Like okay, I can't get. I guess at your percent now, you don't even want to be back aired, so it's actually kind of hard. But you're more focused on not getting hit by the thing that kills you. It's
Hmm.
not that important to kill him right now. So even though he's in the corner with his back turn shielding, your focus is not like, ha, I got him. Let's kill him now. It's just let's not get hit by shield drop back here. That would be like my first thought here.
Yeah.
Um, so you actually, I think, are more scared than you have to be. Honestly, you might not have time to react to this shield, so he could be attacking you. So this instant double jump feels like you're like, get out of there. But you always, it's always like a get out of there and what's next?
Yeah.
So if you full hop back air, then you would have gotten out of there and then been up here, and then you get to reassess and then come down with a laser or come down with an attack or something. So you just more options if you land on a platform. So and then kind of a defense thing, but like when this happens and you're like kind of stuck in the vortex, um, what top players do here better than anyone else is not have like omega awareness about the fact that he was going to nair jab into down tilt jab. They just mash the right button here.
Yeah.
So this is here where you should just be mashing like down tilt or shine probably. Um, so over here you're like shield, unshield, get jabbed, not holding down, and then you hold shield again, and then you let go of shield,
Yeah.
then you turn around. So if you were just mashing down tilt the entire time, then his jabs get down tilted.
We'll get there,
um,
Squid. We'll get there.
yeah, just mash. Ooh, very nice. Nice. Let's see if you could have gotten a combo here. Oh, you just missed a wave dash, I think.
Yeah.
Do you short hop your wave dashes or
No, I don't. I've
okay, so
been
you
seeing the fiction tweets. I know.
yeah. I've been grinding that for the last since that fiction tweet. I've been grinding it and I'm like close now, but still not quite there.
Since
But
that fiction tweet, I've just been like hyper noticing it more and more when
yeah,
it happens, and it's getting even worse. And I'm just like, oh, this is so terrible. I need to learn it.
yeah. It's so annoying. But yeah, so this was probably more of an issue of you not knowing whether or not this would combo, which fair enough. I also wasn't sure because you did like a
Yeah.
rising down air. So it's like he might get his shield up here. And so you're like gonna short hop in case he gets his shield up, but then he didn't get his shield up, and you're like, oh shit, I have to combo.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
could you have gotten a combo anyways? I think you definitely didn't have time to late. Oh, that sucks. Ah, no, you got the combo. Whatever. So you have to tech chase after the up tilt, I guess. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Yep. So the moment it's
Yeah.
ground versus side, yeah, it's funny how often it comes up, but like this back air to the top platform is insane. It's just like it's something to do in
Yeah.
a spot where you
Exactly.
don't know what to do. Yeah,
Okay.
because yeah, so if just like you don't know what to do here because he's on the side platform and Falco sucks at threatening the side platform, you just full hop back air while facing left, or like short hop in back air backwards. Um, just to watch one more time the mango clip because it's like so crazy how much more agency it looks like he has.
Yeah, he just has so much more control over that space than I feel like I ever
Yeah.
have.
Boom, boom, and
Boom.
then it's like, whoa, he just looks like a completely different character threatening this
Yeah.
stage compared to the full hop back air that ends you here, and then you're like, I'm stuck. So yeah, and then even if this misses, you can imagine him. He's immediately actionable, right?
Right.
So like, even if Casper was over here, he misses the back air, and then he runs off laser, and then he grabs him, and it's like, holy shit, he's just on me the whole time. So yeah, and this put you in the corner also. Like you short hop back aired, and then got put in the
Yeah.
corner. So. This matchup is too many decisions back to back to back to back to back, and it's just about not making an egregious one. It's you don't even have to make great decisions in this matchup. I think just about
Yeah.
like, oh, you actually made a series of pretty good decisions. Like this is good, this is good, this is good, this is good, pretty good, pretty good. Okay, this got you killed. You know,
Yeah.
you made
Exactly.
you made the one decision that immediately gets you killed because you're at 94. So it's just the more you can not make decisions to get you killed in this matchup, and eventually your opponent will make a decision to get some killed. Wow, he landed a raw shine at 0. So this position. So you went for a runoff laser. Yeah. So the runoff laser to here is probably not worth onto the platform.
Yeah, it doesn't really
Um,
cover that much, I guess.
yeah. So top versus ground here. Probably do your due diligence and do a short hop down air over here and then do
Mhm.
something.
Yeah, because
That this like
he does come straight at me again.
every time. Right? And this is like a good player too. And like I swear everybody does this. They just like
Yeah.
run a top platform, W key. And it's like draw a straight line straight to you and go. So the short hop down air is like really nice. And then if you like do a short hop down air, you can do like 3 short hop down airs and then attack. And like you're actually that safe. Like you have all the time in the world. And people will be like, wow, you're top platform. Oh shit, I got laser shine. Oh god, I'm dying. You know, like
Yeah.
yeah. It's like if you can convince them that you're top platform camping and then you attack them, like Falco's always scary. Even while he's camping you, he's scary, you know? So
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
maybe could have shield drop there, but whatever. It was a weird. So another laser interaction here. Boom, boom. So he hit you with a laser, you hit him with a laser. Technically, you have advantage here, but this is like impossible to discern in the match. So I
Right.
would probably just try to get a laser out and expect him to full hop here. Yeah, that's what happened. So the moment this happens, so like you're on the ground and he jumped, and he actually did come down and attack. So he kind of like tricked me, quote unquote, tricked, and that like
Yeah.
I would just expect him to land here. I kind of think he should just land here though.
That's kind of what I
um,
thought was, yeah. I feel like I
yeah,
started like half approaching laser because I was like, okay, like
yeah,
I'll start like inching up on him and
yep,
take like a little bit more, but then yeah, he drifted in on this back air.
yep. So the lasers that you're doing would be good if he never full hopped in the first place. So from
Right.
here, you just like take laser control back, inch on him, and then do some corner pressure sequence and fuck him up. But the moment he full hops, you actually don't need to laser anymore. And now you need to like turn your back and look for up tilts, look for a full hop back here to the top platform, because suddenly you switch from this ground interaction. Your reward for like winning the laser war, all you get is that you made him full hop. And he full hopped, and then you have to ask yourself, am I even in a good spot? Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
like congratulations, your reward is you're now scared of side platform Falco. Like that's your reward. So yeah, he gets to the side platform. You can now switch to the top platform, and it's hard to get a real advantage in this matchup because you have to be lasers from far away don't really give you an advantage. Um, you need a close range laser, so it's still good to get the far range laser because it's better than him getting the laser.
Right. Yeah.
But all you get for it is that he full hops and you keep playing neutral. Because you have like such a minuscule advantage here that you probably just have to like, I'm still just focused on extending neutral and protecting myself. And so whenever you hit a long range laser, get it like try to eliminate the thought from your head. They're like, nice, I got him. Just think like, okay, what's next?
Okay. Yeah.
The more you can just repeat the phrase like what's next in your head, because that's what's gonna be like we just need to stay focused, keep protecting myself, keep looking for the next move. Because here, like you full hop back air to the top platform again, right? Like this back air comes in so much in this matchup because you can't pressure the side platform and you have to get out of here. Because if you stay here, he will drop down laser or short
Right.
hop at you. And
The ground is
yeah,
lava
so
when he's on side
or top, right? The ground
or
is just
top. Yeah.
yeah, the ground is just always lava. Or if he has a laser out. Like it's just the ground is often lava. So the only time the ground is not lava is when he's on the ground and you have a laser out. And then the ground is lava for him, so he should get out. So it just like immediately turns into lava for you. So yeah, this is a spot where you probably just want to switch to here. And it's annoying because like you switch to here, and that doesn't get you a hit. It just gets you to the next step. So
Yeah.
yeah, so that was really good though. Nice.
Yeah, I was like, I think he's just gonna panic side B there.
Yeah, I wonder if he missed a shorten or if he was like couldn't shorten there. He might have needed a mid shorten, and people don't do that. Yeah, I think he couldn't shorten. He had to mid shorten.
Yeah, he's too high.
Yeah, went far.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this time, side versus ground here. So I think okay. So first, try not to shield until you absolutely have to. Shield comes out in one frame, right? So you're
Right.
shielding here before he could already have a hitbox out. So you want to like still have the ability to dash jump until the very last second. So right here, the fastest way he could attack you is to like shore hop aerial from here. So you
Hmm.
want to shield when he's like here, right? So he like shore hops at you, and then you shield at the last second. Shield drop shine, boom. But the moment you shield here, he's like, oh, nice. I don't have to worry about dash shore
Yeah.
hop down air, dash shore hop turnaround laser, dash jump waveland over here even is not available anymore. So you actually lose quite a lot for shielding here on the platform. You do have shield drop options, but you had those anyways. Like even if you weren't shielding, you could shield it in one frame and then do shield drop options,
Right.
So yeah. So the moment he lands down on the ground, you I think want to like protect yourself and then get out of there or something. You could go to the top platform or go here. He's invincible right now, so you just kind of have to survive for now. I might even just full hop and then like chill for a bit, double jump, and then go to the top platform or something. So ooh, he did it back to you. Probably could have.
Yeah.
I think you could have shortened this time.
I was going for the shorten.
Do you know about like when you shine a laser here? So in order to jump out of shine, you have to keep holding shine. Do you know what I'm talking about? How like
No.
if okay. So if you hold shine for a while, you eventually the
I
frame
I
you let
think
go
I
of shine.
yeah, I think I know the mechanic you're talking about, but I guess I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah. So here, you either have to claw or tap jump, basically is what this means. So give me a quick sec to show. Okay. Um so if you're shine stalling for a while, the moment I like so like when you do it normally, you can like shine, let go of shine, and now I can hit jump here and I'll jump out of shine, right?
Hmm.
So, but when you've been holding shine for a while, so now I'm gonna let go of shine, and then on this frame I'm gonna hit jump, and nothing's gonna happen. I'm gonna go into this like shitty like drop shine animation,
Hmm.
and I don't know what the number is, but like eventually when you've been holding shine for too long, the only way to jump out of shine is to not let go of the B button and hit jump at the same time. So see how I hit jump, but I never let go of B? You
Yeah.
can see my. So that's what you have to do. So you like shined a laser here. So you had to like jump without letting go of B. So the ways that people do it normally is either they tap jump. Whoops, I turned around. So either they tap jump and that lets them like you never have to let go of the B button, so you can just tap jump, or they claw. That's what I do normally. So like my index finger reaches around and hits the Y button.
Hmm.
So yeah, so you have to do one of those in order because like it's actually pretty good to shine the laser like you did. I do it all the
Yeah.
time, and I always like jump side B them because see how he tried to laser again after he actually
Yeah.
gets side B. So if you shine this laser and then you double jump side B right now, you hit him right now before this laser comes out. But you got stuck in shine because you probably let go of shine and then tried to jump. So see how you go through this animation?
Yeah, the
This,
the drop
this
shine
animation sucks.
animation.
Yeah, and then you jump, but now it's too late. He gets to buy a laser. So
Yeah.
yeah. So just a little mechanical thing. Nod. You love the player cam nod.
Gotta get a good nod in.
Yeah. Yeah. So boom. So over here, I'd be thinking running shine or retreating laser or full hop, and you dash back shield. So you're kind of scared. I think part of it too is execution in this matchup, where not only do you have to like know all these situations, including this one where it's ground versus ground. We both got hit by a laser.
Yeah.
You also have to like recognize it really fast and execute really well. So he instant dash nared at you, which honestly is not that good because it gets CC shined.
Can
So
I?
there's
How like am I able to shine out a shield this Nair since it's so high?
probably not because he's already falling here. As long as he
Okay.
starts, yeah, he started his fastball here. So this is probably like minus. 3 or 4 would be my guess, and you need -6 to be able to, or -7. So yeah, no, this is just safe. Nair's broken. Oh, I always
Alright.
call this RNG in the Ditto. If someone happens to jump over a laser like this, it's just like, oh, you had good RNG there. Nice. Yeah. The best answer to double lasers. Hmm. How do you feel about power shielding in general? Like just normally?
I don't really go for it.
Okay. So you probably do want to start going for it. It's actually not that important in the Ditto, to be honest, like in neutral. Even though it's really good, the full hop stuff I'm describing kind of makes power shielding not
Yeah.
really that relevant. Um, that being said, you everyone that is good at it, you know.
Right. Yeah.
So you probably do have to get good at it, and it
Good
will
tool to
get you
have.
like one opening per match, maybe. You know, so it's kind of like worth it. And like one opening can be a whole stock, can be a whole game. You know,
Hmm.
so here's how I feel about like Falco on the ledge. Oh, I got rid of my UI. How do I bring it back? I'm gonna quit and come back
Always
in.
solves it.
Yeah. um. Okay. So when you're fighting Falco on the ledge, so I mentioned that you can like ledge trap from here, and I like doing like this type of back air.
Yeah.
Whoops. Yeah, you backflip back air him. You wait
Because
for the
you,
double laser.
right, you
Back
can
air him.
like wait and kind of time it a little easier.
Yep, same with the ledge dash. They'll often ledge dash turn around up tilt on reaction to you being up here. So they ledge dash, miss the up tilt, they get back aired. They also will side B from here still, and so they side B and you just boom kill them. So you kind of have an answer to side B lasers and ledge dash from here. They can ledge dash jump shine you. That's like the scary option. You can like downer that or something. But yeah, so this is a pretty good spot. This is the other pretty good spot. The what's nice about this spot right here is that so if they side B from here, you can shield it and punish because you're not close enough to punish it. So shield on reaction. They can't ledge dash invincibly. Like even if they do the cleanest nair of all time, the invincibility is like running out by the time they reach you. So he's like, I'm not invincible anymore, right?
Yeah.
So if you're like execution testing him here with a back air, you'll win here, right? So you can. This is a pretty good place to stand. The biggest problem with this spot is that people will tell you that the way to punish double lasers is to like shield it, like this. This is a good way to punish double lasers, but it requires you to be right in his zone, right?
Yeah.
So you can also like run up, shield it, and then grab it. That will also work. Or shine out to shield will work. But all of these I don't like as an answer to double laser because if you're here, he should just be ledge dashing or side being through
Right.
you.
Yeah. That's kind of how I
Yeah.
feel about it too.
The way that Rom punished your double laser earlier is he did this, which is okay, but this requires you to preemptively jump before you start your double laser.
Right.
So
And I also worry about like ledge dash turn around up tilt.
exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So if and what I mentioned is like if I ledge stalled instead of double laser here, you actually could be in trouble here because like the red Falco ledge stalled once, the white Falco preemptively instant double jumped, and now you can ledge dash past him is in trouble or something, you know.
Hmm.
So I like standing here, and what I tell people to do is to power shield the second laser if you can. Um, this is a consistent timing because red Falco can't mix up the timing of his lasers once he shot the first one, so it's boom boom every single time even if the first one is a high laser, the second one comes out at the same time. So that the first laser could go over your head and you don't care. So you just
Yeah.
take laser, power shield the second one. And I tend to like do this where like whoops, where I'll be like forward air.
Okay.
um I think ideally you would like wave dash shine, but forward air is like so much easier because it'll like even if you miss the power shield like this, see how like I end up just missing the power shield, but then I kind of have like this wall out in front of me that's kind of
Right.
protecting
This
me.
like active wall. It's
Yeah.
kind of annoying.
Yep, and if he has percent on him, this forward air sends him pretty far off stage, and then it's like back into an edge guard, and I grab the ledge back at him or something. So yeah, if you can get this power shield, it's like not that risky to go for because you're out of range of just like laser shine.
Yeah.
So he would have to like laser, and then like dash jump nair or something. But then I just end up like beating the nair with a forward air, even if I miss the power shield. And if I get the power shield, I definitely beat everything. So yeah, so this would be my suggestion. This is the patented squid power shield to second laser. um, it's like if you want to, this is like the one spot you should learn to power shield because it's so much more reactable than a normal laser, right? Like he's shooting two lasers, and
Yeah.
you're power shielding the second one. So all you have to do is he shot a laser, and then you can get it. And see, like I'm getting it most of the time here because they can't mix up the timing. So this is like one of the spots where it's like, and then even if you miss it, it's not that big a deal, right?
Just
So
because it's kind of like a freebie.
yep, exactly.
Okay.
So I think when you're ledge trapping Falco, either stand here and just stand, wait, and react. And if they laser, you power shield the second one. If they side B, you shield the side B, wave dash shine, and kill them. And if they ledge dash, you can like do one of these, like or just like try to execution test or ledge dash or whatever. So that's kind of like this is a good spot to stand, or you stand here. So you want to be doing one of these two at all times, either here or here. And your last option is you're standing here and shielding or crouching. And this is like the more hard call out of like I'm actually execution testing you. So yeah. You ended up trading an up tilt with a shine and then winning.
Yeah,
Insane.
very fortunate.
Yeah, you can see that even here, ground versus top. Boom. Okay, so now once again, he's all the way in the corner of the platform. You can't really get there. So you want to like come to here probably, turn your
Yeah.
back, and then just have back airs threatening him. So yeah, I think this laser, you were actually in a great spot here. He was like scared of your back air. So you have to be comfortable here. I think you have to be comfortable here. You can't be like, I need to get out of here. Because actually he's the one that's in trouble. Especially once he's double jumped. Now you can just trade back airs and he's dead. Because he has no double jump or something.
Yeah, I should just be
So
just like totally
yeah, like
down for whatever he wants to do here.
yep. You should probably just walk to the right here and then like full hop back air and trade. And if he wants to drift back here again, he can. And then you'll like have whiff to full hop back air and then you go back to back air, back air, back air, back air. You can just like only use back airs here for basically the rest of the stock because he's at 61 in the corner. And your dream here is that he never sees center stage again. He's just getting back aired for the rest of the stock. I always like to show the pipsqueak clip, which I might have shown you before, but I'm going to do it again. It goes back air, 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 and then he
Back
wins.
here. Got him.
Yep. So he just controls this like center stage box right here with back airs, and he's all the back airs are threatening a kill because Falco's over 100, and Fox can't be back aired because he's at 10.
Yeah.
So it's like basically checkmate. Like Falco has to find a way to shine a Fox that is only back airing in center stage. You just like can't really beat back air. So you're actually in a similar position as this, where if you were just doing these pipsqueak back airs, back air, back air, back, like what would he do to like see how he like full hop to center and he just like gets hit? And this he full hop double jumps and then drifts into center. That is so greedy. He used his double jump and kept holding forward.
Yeah.
With no double jump at 60, this is such a good trade for you. Like even though you're on last stock, so like technically it's not a good trade because you'd be
Negative.
adding damage in your last
Yeah.
stock. But whatever.
If you're
You
ever
gotta
gonna trade in last stock, this
yeah,
is
you
the
got to get
moment.
this stock somehow. And so it's okay if you trade some damage here and like you trade a back air, he goes off stage. You actually don't get knocked down by back air, especially soft back air here. So you could like trade a back air, land, run to the edge, and finish up the edge guard or something. So
Instead, I mess
yeah,
up.
it's because you went for lasers. So you shot this laser, which like best case scenario, he drops through, hits this laser, and then full hops again, right? Like
Right.
this laser is not going to kill him. And then same with this laser. Even if you had shot this laser correctly, he would have shielded it and then full hopped again, and you'd be like, oh, we keep playing neutral. So lasers, they're only good in the Ditto when you can land close ones, and when you land far ones, they're okay. Like you got to do them, but they're just going to full hop. So it's like this matchup is about lasers, but actually it's about full hop. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, so actually I think you died off the ledge every time. So
Yeah.
but that's fine. You knew that going into it. So.
Yeah. No, I was like, oh,
There's
I
also
finished the game and I was like, I'm gonna watch this with Squid later, and he's
yeah,
just gonna yell at me about the ledge.
yep. It's also it's I actually don't care that much about the ledge because I think that like as you scale up and scale, eventually the ledge is bad for you.
Right.
So
Yeah.
like even if you had immaculate tech skill off the ledge, if he has immaculate ledge trapping, you still lose most of the time.
Right.
So
It's still a
you
losing
definitely
spot. It's
yeah,
just
exactly.
about not losing to bad things.
Exactly. So you definitely need to get better at the ledge, but it's whatever.
I
Christmas
practiced
and
ledge dashes for
cliche.
an hour yesterday.
Nice.
I'm
How do
ready
you
to
do
go.
them? You do a drop with back?
No, I drop it down.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
a bold choice.
yeah, I have a friend who drops with C stick, and he's crazy. But
Yeah,
uh,
that's actually what Rishi does. Like,
I've heard that he stole it from
yeah.
him. But I was
Oh
like,
yeah. It's in theory okay, but I actually don't know how people do that. My C stick accuracy is so bad. I
That
always
dude,
accidentally
that's
do an
exactly how I
aerial.
feel. It's like I'm gonna back air, and then it's
Yeah, I
bad.
always do that. Yeah,
So you
times are
you
tough.
you let us with away?
Yeah, so I have tried both for a really 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 long time. um and so I do away now 99% of the time. Um I can basically get like 8 Galint if I drop with back. But if I drop
Okay.
it down, I can get the 13 or 14, but I'll
Yeah.
SD way more. Um
Okay.
I I do like a different timing. So if I do with back, it looks like this. Um where I drop well, let me Okay, so I drop and then I 1, 2, 3. Like I drop for a few frames because I'm like I hit back, but now I have to hit forward again, and
Right.
now I'm holding forward, and then I air dodge on like frame 5. So I say it's the same as Falco's wave dash timing. So I hit back and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I air dodge. So it's like a wave dash, right?
Okay.
And then this is frame one of wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I got 7 frames of glint, which is
Okay.
like enough for most things. So
Yeah.
I can like ledge dash shield, I can ledge dash roll, I can ledge dash like dash back and dash dance to dodge something and punish it. So there's like plenty of options I get with just 7 frames of glint. If I want to get the Omega ledge dash, I'll do it like this. Let's see how long it takes for me to get one to show just how much less consistent I am. So this one should be pretty good. So this time I dropped it down. So I'll drop only 1 frame, and then I double jump 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I air dodge on frame 5 instead of frame 6. So it's like Marth's wave dash instead of
Okay.
Falco's wave dash. So, but because I have to air dodge 1 frame sooner, see how much closer it was? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm air dodging on this next frame, and it's like
Yeah.
so close to SDing. Like
Yeah.
if I had fallen for 1 more frame, I SD. But in this case, oh, it's perfect landing, and then I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 or whatever. So here's frame one of wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I get
There we
12
go.
Gillen instead of 7, but at what cost?
At what cost? Almost
Yeah.
died.
Yeah. So when I do it with my back method, I basically can mess up every single part and be fine. Because
Damn.
I can drop down a little bit late. I can fall for a few too many frames. And because I air dodge a frame later, see how there's travel time on my air dodge here instead of
Yeah.
like instantly landing? That means I also have a frame of leniency on my air dodge. And I still get 7 glint. So it's like way harder to SD when I do it this way. Because like every single part has a frame of leniency at least.
Right.
So that's how I do it basically every single time. And I can still like do this. Like I can ledge dash jump shine and invincibly,
You can still
even with only
threaten
7.
right in front
Yep.
of the ledge with
Yep.
invincibility. So yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So because you have to respect this space right here, that means I also get access to this where like I ledge dash back, dodge a move, and then kill you, or I ledge dash shine if you're not respecting that. So yeah, it's like what am I really gonna do with 5 more Galint,
Yeah.
Because I'm
Exactly.
still not gonna do this. This like ledge dash nair is like this requires so much Galint. Like you need to dash short hop nair. Short hop nair is technically frame 9, but with the dash it's frame 10. But I'm gonna mess up by a couple frames, So you need like
Yeah.
13 Galint to be able to dash nair, and then it's just a nair. So who gives a shit,
Exact. That's a yeah. I don't do that either.
Yeah, exactly. This is the only option I think that like you really unlock by doing the down ledge dash, and I don't even think it's that good. So
Okay.
because I'm not going to do this anyways, I just ledge dash with away, and I just like way value the consistency of being able to mess up every input by a frame or two. So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, because I basically never SD. Like I can, well, okay, I SD going back to the ledge, but yeah, I can do like like I do this between stocks sometimes. Okay, well, I SD, but yeah, I do it between stocks sometimes because I just like I'm quite confident I'm not going to SD most of the time. So even though I'm only getting 7 glint, it's like
Yeah.
so yeah. So might want to consider looking into ledge dashing with back. If you do it with down, you can do what I'm doing with down, but you have to make sure you're not fast falling. So if you like do a slight press down and then you can like drop for a few frames. Okay, I jumped frame perfectly here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. So yeah, whenever I drop it down, I end up doing this timing, which is like the Omega hard, Omega Galint timing. So
That's what
um
I get those a lot, and but then I just like mess up a lot. So to your point,
yeah,
I'm like kind of considering maybe relearning with back, but we'll see how it
yeah.
goes.
Yeah, Leffen had basically the exact same thought process I did here on Twitter one time, where he was like, "How much Galint or how many SDs are you willing to take for
For like an
4 more
extra
Galint?"
four, yeah, four Golan or
Yeah,
something.
and he was like, for me, like 1 in 100 SDs is too many. Like So I need to get so consistent at ledge dashing with down that I don't even SD 1 in 100 times. Otherwise, I'm doing the other one.
Yeah.
So yeah, 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 cool. So yeah, a lot of kind of neutral game stuff is what we looked at this time around. Um, Still, you could just play the Falco Ditto and just like get better at punish most of the time. But I think that this matchup in particular is one where like it really helps to have an idea of what you want to be doing in neutral because it just moves around so fast. And you're
Yeah,
like, oh, he's on the
yeah.
side. Oh, he's on the top. Oh, I got lasered. Oh, I'm rolling around now and getting fucked up. So
I also
yeah.
just feel like it's like really easy to like your egregious errors like stand out like a sore thumb and like you
Yeah.
just die. So
Yeah. And you're like, we're playing the same character. Why does it feel
yeah,
like I'm
why does
making
it feel like I'm playing a
egregious
losing
errors?
matchup? So yeah, I definitely just like wanted to look over that.
Yep.
But yeah, I appreciate it. I wanna look at punish, but honestly, I have a really hard time like um I guess like forming questions a lot.
Hmm.
I like sometimes like, I'm trying to like think about what to talk about before our lesson starts, and I have like an
Hmm.
idea of the VOD I want to watch, but I have trouble formulating like specific questions to ask you, and I don't know how that like influences our lessons or anything from your perspective.
Hmm. I think most of the time, uh, like whatever questions you have before are helpful for me to tell like where your mind is at before going into it. But actually, when we watch a VOD, within a few seconds, it doesn't take very long to be like, oh, okay, like here's a couple key concepts we can talk about. Like this one, within like 5 seconds, I was like, we're going to be talking about platforms today.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Like, yeah, and yeah, and it's just like we can also like if we played this VOD and he was on the top platform, and I was like, all right, we're gonna talk about the top platform, and you're like, actually, I don't give a shit about the top platform. I know what to do there. Then I'd be like, okay, let's keep going to go to the next thing, and that's fine too. So I tend to think it's like if you have a match that you lose, there will be problems in there that we will identify. So it doesn't
Right.
like matter that much. Even a
Okay.
match that you win,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it will
There's
still
still stuff.
show. Yeah,
Yeah, there's still stuff to learn from going last stock with someone.
yeah, exactly. It's just like within the first 5 seconds, we can tell where your mind's at, and then we can kind of dissect it. So yeah,
Okay, cool.
I tend to think like the specific VOD you bring or the specific questions you have almost don't matter, just because there's a billion things you could be working on. And what I kind of try to do is tell you the most important thing to work on, right?
Okay,
So it's
yeah.
like because definitely you could get better at the ledge, you could get better tech clicking, you could better platform tech chasing, right? You dropped a few platform tech chases. That's probably like what you want to focus on if you want to focus on platform or on punish game is just platform tech chasing. Um, but it seemed like the most important thing this time was the platform stuff. So if you get more comfortable at the platform interactions, then the rest of the stuff will fall into place more. Or the next VOD you watch will be like, oh, this time the platform tech chasing is the reason you lost, right? Like that's the most important thing.
Right.
So yeah.
Um, do you have like how do you practice platform tech chasing? Because I was just like, I was trying to practice yesterday, just like in the Uncle Punch like
Yeah.
training bot mode, and just like setting Fox around different parts of the stage, and like okay, like what percents or like where can
Yeah.
he DI for platform, and like setting myself up. But like I know, I know for a little while that like the save states were a pretty big thing, but I'm not sure if that went anywhere. Um,
Yeah. So I don't really do the like practice reaction stuff very
yeah, I
much.
remember you telling me you play it like a 50-50.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So because of that, the way I like to practice it is I might set up a save state like let's see. Well, let's just have him let's do like this. And then I'll have him like this. Actually, let's have him do this. Okay. So I'll set up my save state like this, where I just do shine wave dash back, and now I have control of Falco, and I have the Fox tech roll left, and I just want to get the best punish I can on this, because what I'm more focused on is when I reach in game, when I get the read correctly, I want to kill him, right?
Yeah,
So that's kind of like this actually is proving to be quite difficult at zero because I can't shine him fast
yeah,
enough
like
up here.
that.
Yeah. So I'm not actually sure I can get this punish. Let's try. Yeah. Okay. I can get it
Oh
like that,
wow.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what I'm like focused on when I'm doing punish game practice is like I'm not practicing getting the reaction here. I'm just practicing when I do get the read, I kill him.
Okay.
So and then in a match, I told you I tend to favor covering tech roll in
Right.
because what it does is when I fight someone who techs in place, So now let's change this to that. So actually, let's have him shield. So he's going to shield afterwards. So in an actual match, I would still do something like this. Whoops. So shine wave dash back, and then I might do something like that, right? So now it's something I'm practicing, like my corner pressure, basically. But this is more of like decision making than it is like practice, because
Yeah.
this is actually how I tech chase. Like if someone techs in place, I don't like, oh, I miss and I get shield drop shine.
Yeah.
Like I just immediately, like, I know that I'm not going to cover tech in place. So if he techs in place, I pressure him and I do something like this. So, or I dash it and then I jump shine, waveline shine or something. Or I short hop up air it and then I try to back air back to center or something. So it's like you kind of just, it's more important that you know what you're going for instead of like, because I just don't think it's possible to react to tech in place and tech rolls like perfectly in the mistext and stuff. So I much rather go for the read and kill them when I'm correct. And I think like over the long run, especially with the terminology I use of like cover the greediest option over here, if it makes it easier for me to be like, oh, he's not doing the greediest option, and then it makes it easier to get the read later on. I was like,
Yeah.
this guy's not just greedily trying to take center every time. I should read tech in place or something like that. So
Okay.
yeah. So
So it's just more about like formulating a read on it.
yep.
Okay.
So make sure that you can like practice like one of them, like for example, versus the tech in place, you do want to be able to read the tech in place, right? And then like kill him. So I did
Yeah.
my recording is
So
yeah, it's not like
I
that,
guess I
right? So
damn. All right. I actually have questions about this now, but obviously I know
yeah.
we're at an hour, so
hmm
maybe we should talk about this next time.
Yeah, you can also like message me questions if you like start practicing it and you're like, I'm not really sure what to do or something.
Okay.
Yeah, because you want to like the other way to practice it is what I'm doing now. It's like I'm practicing reading tech in place, and then you
Right.
want what the combo like this or
So you're
something,
just
right?
you're just reading second place with that.
100%. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So if I
Um.
read tech in place, it's with this. But the other thing is like percent based, right? Like if he was at 50 or something, I might read it with back air like that,
Yeah.
um, and that back air would kill, right? So yeah, or at
Um.
least give me an edge guard.
Like if you were going to read that he was going to tech roll like in either direction
hmm
instead of tech in place or whatever, would you wave dash down there?
Uh, Yeah, I probably should be wave dashing down anyways.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
even yeah,
Because
uh,
I've been starting to think about that more, like places I should like wave dash
yeah,
down, because I have wave dash notches on my controller, which have been really nice, but also like I
yeah,
noticed that sometimes I'm like flying away from
yeah,
Fox,
yeah,
and I'm like, oh wait, I went like complete wrong way. Maybe I should just be like a little bit more positional about
yeah.
it.
I think you can cover either role from here basically. So you should probably just aim to be here most of the time.
Center
Like
platform.
yeah, exactly. In fact, last thing here probably, but this
Yeah, that's fine.
um
Okay.
yeah. So see how
Yeah.
I'm in center and I dash jump shine in center, dash jump shine to cover it.
Yeah,
You can you
that's
can
what I'm normally wanting to do.
Yeah, you can even still shine on the inside from here, right? The tech rolls are actually so slow.
Right.
And
Yeah.
and you might like bait him. It like looks like you're covering tech in place, and then this might not really be a case because like I don't know if people are actually looking at you while they're teching. They're just picking their tech. But yeah, this is a good example of like I want to go to the center, and then I want to shine on the inside, and I still have plenty of
Right.
time to
Go
do that.
up. I've been
Yep,
trying to
go
do
in
that more
center.
since we
Boom.
talked about it.
Yep. So yeah. So yeah, it probably is correct to just position yourself here every time. But I will say sometimes I feel like in tournament I might just go here. And
Yeah.
that makes
Yeah.
it even easier to cover tech roll because I don't even have to execute a dash jump. I just jump.
Right. Yeah.
And then
Okay.
if they do this, I wasn't going to punish it anyways. And sometimes I don't even cover tech roll away. So like, yeah, you can cover both tech rolls on reaction and the 50-50. But if I'm standing here because I'm a baby and I want to cover tech roll in, I'm too scared to like jump shine. I might just stand here and they tech roll away, and I'm like, I'm a baby. I'm just gonna stand here. And dude, like it's crazy just how much melee is about just not throwing. Because like
Yeah.
if I just don't yeet myself into the corner when they tech away, they're in the corner now. So it like doesn't even matter that much that I can cover tech roll away.
Okay.
So yeah. Yep.
All
Cool.
right. Well, yeah. Thanks for answering my questions. I'll definitely send you some questions if I think of anything. I
Yep.
appreciate that.
Sounds good and good shit. Um, you know, even though you lost to some good Falcos, good
Dude,
shit at
I
Justice.
can't feel bad about losing to either of the players I
Yeah.
lost to. They were both really good, and I was I was like one set away from making it out of pools, so
Yep.
it's
Nice. That's
fine.
sick.
It's fine.
Pog. All right. I'll see you around.
See you around, man. Thanks for the lesson.
Peace.